Hello, hope everyone's doing good. Today I'm going to make a short video that'll provide instructions on how to install a Solve product design luggage rack on a Honda NX500. Okay, I'm going to start by removing the seat, and then these two rear bolts, those come off with a 5mm Allen wrench. And then this rear cowl just snaps back and then lifts off. Now the next step is to cut off these two tabs off the side cowl pieces. So I've got a sharp knife with a fresh blade, and I'm just going to put the knife blade up against the inside of this tab and score a line, a nice straight line on the plastic tab. Just take your time, do a few passes. Now once you've scored it fairly well, you can just lift that up and bend down. And that'll just pop off. You'll feel it break through, and then it's just the back side has to be broken off. So that's nice and flush with the inside. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Well, that didn't go quite to plan. I managed to cut the second tab off without the video camera running. But anyway, you get the point. Do the same thing with this side. And once you've got the tabs cut off, you can just try and clean those up a little bit with your knife. Or better yet, use a small piece of sandpaper and a flat stick, or a file would work as well. You can round that corner off if you want. Again, just try and make it flush with the tab. Okay, now that the tabs are cut off, the rear center cowl is removed. We need to remove these 4 bolts. That's with an M12. You can use a wrench or a ratchet. Set those aside, and then we're just going to loosen these 2 bolts. It's a 5mm Allen wrench as well, and that's the front of these grab handles. Just loosen it a little bit. That lets you shift these handles around a little bit to help line up the holes with the rack. Then we can take the rack, drop it on. Might have to wiggle it around a little bit. There's 2 small tabs here that fit into these little slots, and then this has to fit nicely around there. So give it a little wiggle. Then these small shoulder bolts, put those back in. That kind of puts everything into position for you. Snug those down, make sure the head of the bolt is right down against the rack and it didn't get caught up on that shoulder of the bolt. Then just back it off about 1 turn so that it can wiggle still. Then in your kit you'll get 4 new bolts. They're slightly longer than the originals. Make sure you can start all of these by hand. You don't want to cross thread them with a wrench or anything like that. They should go in nice and easy. Okay, tighten those up. Same M12 socket or wrench. And then tighten these back up. Don't overdo it. You don't want to strip anything out. And then finally you can tighten these front mount bolts back up again. Okay, that's it. And then the last step is just to reinstall your seat. And there it is. You're all set.